Nick Kurtz, who's a rookie for the A's, okay? Nick Kurtz might have had the greatest offensive game in Major League Baseball history. This is a bold, brash, and maybe even irresponsible statement to make because we saw what Shohei Ohtani did when he made it into the 50-50 club last season. But listen to what happened. Maybe the greatest rookie performance. Go ahead, Brad.
This might be the greatest performance ever. He's played 67 games, by the way.
Yeah.
This was game 66 for him.
Game 66. He goes 6 for 6, 4 home runs, a double, 8 ribbies, 6 runs, 19 total bases. Whew. That ties Sean Green for a record set in 2002. He is the first rookie ever to hit 4 homers in a game, 20th player to accomplish that ever. He's the 20th player in Major League Baseball history to have a 4-homer game, and he's a rookie. He also missed being the first player ever to hit 5 home runs in a game by a foot or so.
Maybe. 12, yeah, it was on his double.
8
it
to
hit
12
off the
inches.
Top of the wall in left field.
Yeah.
And the fact that, so in the moment, I couldn't remember that the Athletics were playing in Houston at the time. I was like, okay, ball's carrying in Sacramento tonight. Like, he's the only one hitting 4 bombs, but ball's carrying. But then I was like, no, they're in Houston.
Yeah.
And he's a lefty. That's wild.
Exactly. So when we did our meaningless second half predictions, I walked a tightrope between Jacob Wilson and Nick Kurtz. Behind the scenes, I guess. It probably didn't come on the show, but behind the scenes,
I think you're right.
I was trying to decide whether Nick Kurtz needed more attention for the Rookie of the Year. I think he does. I think he did back when we recorded that episode, but I still think Jacob Wilson deserves to win Rookie of the Year. But what do you think? How much does this move the needle toward Kurtz or away from Wilson? What do you think?
I don't think it moves the needle at all, but what it does do is puts Nick Kurtz more on the radar. People are like, okay, like we know who this guy is. And the fact that he's doing this as a rookie,
yeah,
and that he's having this, because he's got 20 home runs now.
I know,
in 67 games.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's an incredible pace.
Yeah.
Now our pitcher's gonna figure him out, and is he gonna have a sophomore slump next year? Possibly. We don't know, or maybe he is just this good.
Could be.
What are the A's doing, by the way?
Okay.
How are they able to develop all these hitters?
Stop it.
Holy
you ready?
Smokes.
Do you have your tinfoil cap? Because I'm about to put mine on.
Please go for it.
Now, I don't know what the A's farm system has looked like for the last handful of seasons. I have no idea. Okay? That's information we could go dig up. But I'm going to just throw this out there without having done that. Okay? The A's need good storylines. The A's need positive momentum. The A's need to continue to build and develop their fan base. The A's need hype and energy. They need young talent to perform. They have so much need from a branding perspective. And in the wake of the news about Class A and the gambling thing, and with all the other times that Major League Baseball has given us reason to question whether or not we can trust what's happening, let's talk about D. Gordon's comment about the batting title from last week. It does not help that this is happening out of nowhere. I was out of left field, pardon the pun, but it does not help that this is happening all at the same time, right? Because once we would have last season, the season before, whatever, we would have said, wow, how cool is this? Right? That would have been about it. But with the Ohtani gambling thing, all the way to now with the Bryce Harper batting title thing and everything that's happened with Pete Rose, it's like, come on, man. How do you not, at least for a moment, start to wonder? And you can take that questioning in any direction you want, but how do you not raise an eyebrow?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's really interesting. The thing that's tough though is are you suggesting that it's scripted to some degree?
I'm not suggesting anything, Brad. What I'm suggesting is, I guess if I'm suggesting anything, what I'm saying is that I cannot sit here and just say, wow, good for them. It's about time. They've had it coming. And maybe it's as simple, let's take it this direction. Maybe it's as simple as service time manipulation, and they've kept these guys down, and they've kept them down, I don't know. I haven't looked.
That's what
I don't know
think
how
it is.
long. I don't know
That's
how
what
long
I
they
think it
spent in
is.
the minors developing.
I think
but,
so. So Jacob Wilson spent like a year in the minors is all.
Okay.
Like when
so
I was at the
that's not
WAC
there.
tournament, he was the WAC media guy was telling me that like 2 years ago, in 2023 at the tournament, that Billy Beane was there. He's like, we weren't supposed to tell anybody because he was here working. He was not making an appearance. He was here to see Jacob Wilson play for Grand Canyon.
That's right.
That was it. He watched like 2 at bats and then he was gone. And so Jacob Wilson has not been down that long, but I do think there is something that I think the A's, and I don't know if it's effort or a willingness to keep guys around rather than be like, showcase them for a year in the bigs and then sell them off for more prospects that we can bring back and then showcase for a year and sell off. Like some teams, like the Mariners did that for a few years. Under Jack Zarenzik, they would like draft, develop, sell. That was their plan. And they kept selling it as, we're hoarding prospects by doing this. We're getting more prospects back for guys who are big league ready. It's like, okay, but when are you going to use those prospects? And that's what the A's were doing for a while.
Yep, that's true.
Draft, develop, trade. Draft, develop, trade. And there's a long Matt Olson, Sean Murphy, Marcus Simeon. Like the list goes on forever. But this is the point to me, Brig, that these guys are playing better than those guys were, I feel like.
Yeah.
In their rookie seasons. They were a couple years in the bigs before they hit. And it's going to be really telling. Mason Miller took a step back this year, but is still very good.
Yep.
Jacob Wilson, Nick Kurtz, Lawrence Butler. It's going to be really telling to see what the A's actually want to do, what they do with those guys.
And don't forget Brent Rooker. He's right in that conversation.
Brent Rooker. Yeah.
And Brent
Rooker's, he's on a long-term deal now. But
yeah, but they're okay to move away from long-term
guys,
deals.
though, those young guys who are pre-arbitration, like those are the ones that you're like, keep an eye on them to see what they do with these guys in the next 2 years. Because if they keep them, then yes, they want to build a winning team. But if they get rid of them, it's same old. That's all it is.
Yeah. All I'm saying is something's going on. Maybe. And we should all pay attention. Just keep an eye out.
I have one more thing about this. I want to see if you would do this, Brig. I always think about this. When somebody hits a single, a double, and 2 home runs. It doesn't happen a lot, but it happens. Okay?
Yeah.
So a single, a double, and 2 home runs. If that second home run is your last hit for the day, would you be willing to skip home plate to get yourself a triple in the cycle? Blatantly step over it, miss it. If that run doesn't matter, which in this case it definitely did not,
right?
For that 4th home run, would you be like, do I want a 4 home run game or do I want a cycle?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I think
if I was any level other than the big leagues, I would step over home plate blatantly so I could get the cycle. I think at the big leagues though, you got to take every base that you can.
Yeah, I think so too.
Every run.
I think that if you hit for the cycle, you want to leg out that triple, and it needs to be satisfying. I think that that's a cheap way out, and for me, that would be dissatisfying.
I always think of that though. Like when I saw this,
really funny.
Man, if he stepped over home plate on that last one, he had a cycle.
I like it. It's interesting.